the shotgun. He'll throw to get this one started. Taking off. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Play action now. Jackson rolling right, sending it downfield for Likely. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Moving left. He's going to try it here again. He's got it to the goal line and in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Carter on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll throw first play with Penix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he is going to have that Falcons first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
So after giving up a touchdown to start the game, you'd hate to then turn around on your opening drive and give the ball back after a 3-and-out. So that's a nice hard run there. Nothing fancy, but just maintain possession and get a fresh set of downs.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Go.
You're going to go play action with Penix. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Mike Green in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now brings up 4th down. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
off the play fake. Jackson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to be third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On third down, Jackson forced to his right. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. On play action, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. So after one, it's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
At the 38-yard line.
The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. Run it here with Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll go again with Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. Taken in, and this is going to work out. They get the first down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Second down, they need 3. Now Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up with first and goal. He is down at the 6.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
70 Lions.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this.
And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for two.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by one.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is caught! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 54 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Moving to his right. He runs with it. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Forced out wide. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. Heeling forward for maybe a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
17 yards on that play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Throwing again, it's Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection. First down, Atlanta.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Falcons.
On the ground, it's Algier. Oh, a good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
From the gun, here is Penix. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. A first down throw for Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Second and 10.
Second and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession? In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bisons.
Here's Penix. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's got his tight end, Pretoriano. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
70 Lions.
On 3rd down, Penix. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Half to 60. Half to 60. Liking 18.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
The first carry for King Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Forward. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Henry. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Rolling to the left. Taking off. He'll try to get there. He can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down.
16 yards.
This is the point in the game, Mike, where on 3rd down, you have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. But they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the 1st down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, hot.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. Out to his right. He'll run again.
And Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Second down and 3.
No, we changed it.
Play action now. Jackson. Headed left. Buying time. Going up top and looking for Flowers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Third down and 3.
Hey, report.
To throw is Jackson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now Jackson on fourth down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have a Ravens first down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on fourth down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory.